Hi, I'm Dan Valish with Barley and Vine, and we've had a lot of interest in how do hops grow here in Georgia. Well, what I thought would be good is maybe take some time this evening and show you around to our hop garden. As you can see that we've got hops, or I've got hops that I started 3-4 years ago, and had some way out in the, near the woods. That didn't work, so I moved them in a little closer. So let's take a look at how things get started. During the first year, what I do is I'll go ahead and get the hops started in a small planter, so that way if it gets too cold outside, or you can move it around so either it gets more sunlight, less sunlight. And so with this is a crystal hop, a variety that we had last year, and it got off to a good start. This is the year that I actually put down its roots, so that it's got a good, I guess if you would, a root mass to grow from. And as you can see, what I do is I'll put the 3 bamboo stakes up and then allow the hops to climb up there. Hops will grow out. You'll have just a whole bunch of leaves that'll just cover the soil. And what I've found, if I bring the leaves up just a little bit, cut it back so you have bare vines here, that lets you water it a lot easier. If you need to fertilize it, you can do that. And I think it also keeps the bugs off of it. Other folks that just let their hops grow, just natural, have found that they've had insect, problems. And so when I'm asked, what do I do to control insects, I said I'm not really sure, but I think this helps quite a bit. One of the things you'll see is that I have the 3 sticks of bamboo to give it something to climb on. And this year, since it's its 2nd year of growth, I've actually put a bit of line on it, to tie it in with the rest of the hops and to produce. The hops that you see here, there's 3 different varieties, but the first year that I grew them, I just went ahead and simply had the V-shaped string that goes up to the top and gives the hops something good to run on. This year, I put a second one up, so it'll actually give me more room for the hops to grow on and basically keep them away from each other. And this has worked out really good. So I think I've almost doubled my capacity by doing this. Because the lower group of hops, or the lower vines, will grab a hold of the vertical stake and actually start working its way up there. And if you'll look, this looks really, really nice. Just looking at the hops themselves, you can see that some of them are about the size of your thumb. Well, those are nugget hops. The ones that are a little bit smaller, more like the last joint on your thumb, those are the cascade hops. And as you can see, here it is. Today's date is July 25th, and you can see that we have a real nice crop of hops developing. These will be ready to pick probably the first week or so in August. And what we'll do is we'll pick out the hops that are the most ripe, and then go ahead and pick those off the vine and let those air dry, so that we could use those for either flavoring hops, aroma hops. The one thing that you might want to keep in mind is that with the bittering hops, since you don't know what the IBUs or the alpha acid is for these hops, that you basically really don't know how bitter they'll be if you add those to your beer. But as far as flavoring hops or aroma hops, your fresh grown hops are perfect for that. Now the next place we're going to go is we're going to go around to actually look at the way that I've set up the planters down below. So follow me. Hi. Now what we'll do is, if you'll look down here, you'll see that we have the oak barrel that I got from Lowe's and filled that up. Basically the way I set this up is that I drilled 3/4 inch holes on the bottom of the thing, so we'll have good drainage. What I also did was added probably about 3 to 4 inches of crushed stone, so that there'll be good drainage in the soil, so that you won't overwater your hop plants.